Hello, dear students. I hope all of you are safe at home. So, we will continue our topic. Today's topic is cyclotron. What is cyclotron? Cyclotron is a device which is used to accelerate a positively charged particle like proton, alpha particles, neutrons, ions, etc. to acquire enough energy to carry out nuclear disintegration. Please note that it is a device used to accelerate positively charged particle. Now you have to observe why we were using positively charged particle. In this topic we will clarify all these things. Please listen very carefully. Cyclotron was invented by scientists E.O. Lawrence and M.S. Livingstone in 1934. The main purpose of their invention was to study nuclear structure. Principle. It works on the following principle. When a positively charged particle is made to move more and again in a high frequency electric field by using strong magnetic field, it get accelerated and acquires sufficiently large amount of energy. Construction. It consists of two hollow metallic Ds, D1 and D2. These Ds are separated by a small gap where a positively charged particle is placed. Here the positively charged particle is placed. These are two Ds and this is the space between them. Here the positively charged particle is placed. These are connected to high frequency oscillator. These Ds are connected to the high frequency oscillator. This is the high frequency oscillator which provide high frequency electric field across the gap. This high frequency oscillator provide high frequency electric field to the Ds. The charged particle inside the Ds are shielded from electric field, but the magnetic field act on them and make them move in circular path. This charged particle is shielded from the electric field, but perpendicular magnetic field is applied on it, and due to perpendicular magnetic field this moves in a circular path. As we done in the last topic, when the perpendicular magnetic field is applied on any charged particle, then it moves in a spiral path, in a circular path. Reversal of the polarity of the electric oscillation ensure that particle is always accelerated by the electric field. Particle is accelerated by the electric field, and the effect of electric field is that it reverse its position. Firstly it comes in D1 and after that it comes into D2. It reverses its position due to electric field. Radius of circular path increases with the increase in acceleration. The radius of this charged particle will increases as the velocity of the charged particle is increases. So the path of the particle become a spiral like here spring of a watch. This arrangement is placed between two poles of strong electromagnetic. These two poles of strong electromagnets. The magnetic field due to this electromagnet is perpendicular to the magnetic field due to these electromagnets are perpendicular to the charged particle. What is the working of the cyclotron? If a positively charged particle is emitted from source, then the D2 is negatively charged and D1 is positively charged. Obviously the charged particle is positive, that's why it moves toward the D2, that is negative. It have attractive property, as we all know that charges have attractive property. That's why positive charged particle moves toward the D2, that is negatively charged. As soon as it enters in D2, it is shielded from electric field by the metallic chamber inside D2. It moves at the right angle to the magnetic field and hence describe a semicircle inside it. you have to clear this concept which we done in the last topic, that when the perpendicular magnetic field is applied on any charged particle, then it moves in a circular path or spiral path. After completing the semicircle, it enters the gap between the D's at that time when polarity of the D's have been reversed. Now the proton is further accelerated toward D1, then it enters G1 and again describe the semicircle due to magnetic field which is perpendicular to the motion of the proton. This process continues and the proton reaches the periphery. This process continues and the proton reaches at its periphery, that is external boundary of the D, and at this stage the proton is deflected by deflecting plate and which then comes out through the window W and hits the target. From here this is the path, external boundary, and from here inside the window the particle comes out and hit the target, and from here nuclear this target is the target is here nuclear disintegration. Here the nucleus particle is there for which we want the nuclear disintegration, and the charge particle comes from here, very high speed charge particle comes from here and hits the target, and from this process the nuclear disintegration occurs. The next one is theory of the cyclotron. When a proton, that is a positively charged particle, moves with velocity v at right angle to the magnetic field inside the D, then the magnetic field is QVB sin theta. Here theta is 90 degree. We get QVB where Q is the charge of the particle. We know that in the circular path we require centripetal force, and the centripetal force is mv square by r, and from here these two forces are equal, centripetal and magnetic force. This is QVB is equal to mv square by r. From here we get the value of r. Now the next one is time taken by the particle to complete the semicircular inside the D is given by time is equal to distance upon speed. Distance is pi r, speed is v. From here we will get t is equal to pi m by QB. Now we will do the next thing, time period, cyclotron frequency, all these things we will energy gains. This is done in the next lecture. Please read it carefully. This is a very important topic. Please do it very carefully, make it proper notes and send me the photos of these notes. Thank you.